Welcome to our final YouTube video here at adWAIVE, and today we are saying farewell. We have come to the end of our class project, and what we want to do today is sit down with everybody on the team one-on-one and ask them a few key takeaways and also just what they want you guys to know as advertising professionals from our perspective. Hey adWAIVE community, I'm here with Abby, one of our creative designers, and I'm just here to recap with her as we wrap up our session, just a few takeaways that she got from our time with adWAIVE. So Abby, I want to ask you, if nothing else, what are one or two things that you will personally take from our time spent with adWAIVE?
Yeah, so I think going into this, I didn't really know what to expect, and so taking from adWAIVE, I would like to maybe implement more use of generating ideas. The simplicity of using AI generative prompt services has actually really been influential in a lot of the work that I've done even this semester.
Yeah, so. Awesome. So as you've dove into some of those topics, how has your attitude towards AI, specifically in advertising, changed over the past couple weeks?
Yeah, so something that I was thinking going into this was how intimidating AI seems or was at the beginning. It's become much more accessible, much more comfortable, and so I feel a lot more confident in using AI, even just in an everyday way of, I need some help thinking of ideas for this essay that I'm about to write. I'm gonna go to, Bard or ChatGPT to come up with a few prompts or ideas. And so I think definitely a lot more comfortable.
Sure. Yeah, I would agree. I've also feel like I've gotten a lot more comfortable with some of the different strategies or even systems that we've used. Mm-hmm. So banking on that, what is one AI system that you would recommend for advertisers right now, if you had to pick one?
Off the top of my head, immediately, Google Bard. They have a wait list going right now, and it only took 2 to 3 days for us to get off of the wait list to join Google Bard, and it's quick, it's conversational, it feels personal, and comes up with a number of different ideas on anything that you might want to know about.
Yeah. All right, Abby, one last question. This one's more personal, real quick. What is your favorite season and why?
Weather season?
Yeah, weather season.
I would have to say summer, because it's when I get sick the least because of allergies and colds and stuff.
Solid answer. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, Abby, thank you for sitting down with us. Next, we're going to interview Cody. Okay, adWAIVE community, now we're here with Cody. He's one of our content writers for adWAIVE, and we're going to ask him also just a couple quick questions like we did with Abby. First, Cody, I want to know, what is your main takeaway from our time spent doing adWAIVE?
Yeah, I think the main takeaway from my time with adWAIVE is that AI platforms, there's a lot of talk right now about they're going to take jobs, they're going to make creatives unnecessary. I actually think that's untrue. I think what's going to happen is that AI is going to be a tool for creatives to use. And so I think all these advertising or platforms that can be used to help you advertise are going to be used as tools rather than taking your jobs.
Yeah, I would definitely relate to that. It's definitely an attitude change that I've had coming into it versus where I'm at now. So as you've studied this, Cody, I want to ask you personally, what is maybe just one prominent thought leader that has really stuck out to you that you would want to recommend to people maybe watching this video?
Yeah, I think the first one that comes to mind, not only for AI, but as a communication professional in general, is Sprout Social. Their content is always extremely helpful. It gives a lot of detail, and I think they can help professionals in the field just about better than any thought leader out there right now.
Yeah, I think that's a really, really good answer and really helpful for anybody that may be watching this in regards to both AI and advertising, but especially where they both overlap.
Right.
So Cody, as a personal question to help these people get to know you one more time, one little bit about you. I know you're a big history nut.
Yep.
So I want to ask, if you could go back in history and meet one person, have dinner with one person in history, who would it be?
Wow, there'd probably be several. One though that comes to mind is Benjamin Franklin. He lived such an interesting life,
Yeah.
did so many things, not only as a statesman, but just in his personal life.
Yeah.
Had so many ventures. And so just to meet him, talk to him, get to know him would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm sure you could share a lot with Benjamin Franklin about AI and advertising that
Probably
he doesn't
interesting.
know. So
Yeah.
that'd be really helpful. Probably not actually helpful, but.
Right.
Next, we're going to talk to Alyssa. So thank you, Cody, for your time.
Yep. Thank you for having me.
All right, adWAIVE community. So the last person that we're going to interview is Alyssa. She does a ton of our creative design. So I'm actually really interested to hear and just poke her brain about some of the things she has to say, what she learned while doing adWAIVE. So Alyssa, on a scale from 1 to 10, how much did you know about AI and advertising coming into this project?
Yeah, so funny thing, I actually did not know a lot. I knew what AI was, but I had no idea how much it could benefit just any brand through advertising. Even when like you're trying to, like for instance, a platform that I really enjoyed was adcreative.ai, which you can just create a bunch of fun titles, or it generates just a bunch of ideas that sparked my mind when I was thinking of things just to create. And so I think that was very beneficial, and something that I learned through this whole process and through this whole project.
Yeah.
So yeah, I barely knew anything, but it's been fun learning more about AI, and I think it can really benefit people to use it.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I feel like where I'm at now, I almost feel like a real professional
Yes,
here.
yes.
But coming in, there was a lot of groundwork I feel like I had
Yeah.
to make up on. So hopefully we help other people that were kind of in that same stage as us learn a little bit more. In regards to all of the posting that we did and a lot of the thought leader things that we did, what was one platform that you really enjoyed posting on and why?
Yeah, I would say because I'm more of a visual, I love like aesthetics and I love like just communicating through pictures. I would say Instagram was my main platform that I really enjoyed working on. And Instagram, like you can just advertise to plenty of people through your visual designs and stuff like that, and communicate your brand voice, your brand image to other people. And that was just one platform that I really enjoyed doing.
Yeah, no, I think that's really good. I think it really suited your skills specifically.
Yeah.
So as a random question, I did this for the other two, and I want to ask you just a more personal question. Let everybody watching this video maybe get to know you more. When you were just a little girl, what in your mind did you want to do when you grew up?
Yeah. What I really wanted to do was I wanted to be a professional pianist. I wanted to play with orchestras. I wanted to do that, but it never really happened. I mean, as you can see, I'm more of a communications major.
You
and
get there.
Yeah, maybe, but probably not. It takes a lot of talent, and I loved piano, but it was a dream of mine.
Yeah. Well, whether you go on to be a professional piano player or you go on to be professional AI advertiser, we definitely wish you the best of luck. All right, so as we conclude our concluding video, what I want to do here is just make two final recommendations for those of you that have been following along with adWAIVE. The first one is, if you're still interested in the newest developments and uses of AI, I would personally recommend that you stay strongly tied to IBM. IBM is notorious for, over the past couple of years, just continually being at the top of new developments in AI. Forbes has even said that IBM Research is the long-standing leadership position in the field of AI. Secondly, if you are specifically looking for AI and advertising use, our last recommendation would be to check out Jasper. You can make ads for blog posts, marketing, copy, emails, even they have a Facebook ad generator, a Google ad generator, and they use over 11,000 fonts in 2,500 categories of different writing styles. And if you are just getting into the basics of learning AI and advertising, I would simply tell you to go back and check out what we've done here at adWAIVE. Now, the last thing I do want to do is I want to shout out the awesome team I worked with. I want to shout out Alyssa for ensuring that we have brand consistency with all of our visual elements. Shout out Cody for providing countless resources for us to grow in our knowledge of AI. And then Abby for exploring new and practical ways for us to utilize AI in visual advertising specifically. So as we say goodbye, on behalf of adWAIVE, we want to encourage you, feel free to look back on all of our posts and prepare as the wave of AI is still quickly approaching. Thanks for watching.